Cerebras is easily the fastest model provider that I've ever used, by a margin. Now, I want to dive into a few things in this video, but let's just start by showing you how quick this thing is. So for context, this is a Marimo notebook, and Marimo has this chat with AI feature that will open up this sidebar. Let's start up a new chat, and let's give it a prompt. Give me a starting point for a fast API app. Notice what happens when I hit submit. And it's done. This wasn't sped up in any way, shape, or form. This is how fast it is. And we also have an alternative way of doing it. So I can also generate the code for this one cell with AI. So write me the start of a typer CLI. And again, let's pay attention to how fast it is. Go. And again, it is done. This feels like a milestone because right now I can comfortably say that writing the prompt is taking more time than the LLM needs to take to generate the result. This has all sorts of interesting consequences, I think, because for a lot of use cases, I can actually imagine that having a model that's 10 times quicker might be preferable to having a model that's just better. Cerebras right now only hosts a few open source models. I can imagine that they might host more in the future, but the Quencoder one is a good model. And sure, it might not be as good as Claude, but given that it's 10 times as quick, I'm not sure if you're going to care that much. In the rest of this video, I'm going to explain how this is all set up so that you can run this yourself as well. Everything that I'm doing here is on the free tier, by the way, so nothing is stopping you from giving this a spin yourself, but I also want to see where this model might fail or where this approach might need a little bit more hand-holding. It is still an open source model after all. If you want to set up Cerebras, one thing you could do is you could use the official SDK. The API is straightforward. You give it a credential, and then you have a completions API that you can go ahead and play with. But in our case, we are not so much interested in a specific SDK, and that's because there is an alternative. You can also go ahead and use the OpenAI compatibility instead. The big benefit here is that if you are using a library that already is configured to use the OpenAI client, that you can just go ahead and pass different credentials in and everything still works. And in this particular case, the only thing you got to do is change the base URL, and then you still have to give it an API key, but the base URL is really the only thing that needs to change. Before moving on to the next step, there's one extra thing that you might want to do, and that is that you want to check the supported models. The quote-unquote production models that you have right now are some Llama models as well as the Qwen 3 32 billion model. But if you scroll down, you will also see that there are a couple of models in preview. And this will include the Qwen 3 480B coder model, which is a model that should be more bespoke to coding use cases. And this is also the one that we are going to use. The one thing you want to copy is this model ID that is listed in the table over here. Now, in terms of speed, there is this suggestion over here that we can get about 2,000 tokens per second, which is pretty darn good. When we now go back to Marimo, we got to open up our user settings. I hit Command K to bring up the command palette, and I can go to user settings. And then you want to go to this AI tab over here. And this is where you can configure all the AI settings. And the relevant items for now are you want to configure the OpenAI key. That's the key you're going to get from Cerebras. And when you scroll down, what you also want to do is you want to change this base URL over here. You also want to mention the model name. And as mentioned before, I'm going for the Qwen 3 coder model, but you can also pass any of the other models that you saw on the table before. Everything that we've just configured is everything you need in order to get this sidebar to work over here, or the auto-completion with AI from a separate cell. Given that this is a very fast model though, you can take it a step further. Again, going to the AI settings, you can also set up Cerebras to do tab completion on your behalf. To do this, you want to select Custom over here, pass in the Qwen 3 model, as well as the same base URL as before, as well as the API key. I should stress at this point that the model that we just selected isn't fine-tuned for tab completion, but if I were now just type def Fibonacci, just to give an example, then I do see a bit of an auto-completion appear. It also seems like it's generating something extra. Not really sure where that artifact comes from, but just so you know, if you were so inclined, you can also use this model for tab completion reasons if you just look at the speed at which it is able to generate tokens. For now though, I'm going to turn it off because I just wanted to generate whole cells for me, but it is good to know that this is something you could explore, especially when Cerebras starts adding models that are actually fine-tuned on this tab completion. So there we go. AI completion is now set to none. And what I figured I might do as a final exercise is let's see if I can get it to do something that's a little bit harder, or a little bit less conventional. So what I figured I might do is I'm asking the LLM right now to make me a AnyWidget, which requires combining JavaScript as well as Python. And what I wanted to do is to generate a widget that can copy text to the clipboard. It feels like an okay benchmark, again, because it is something that's a little bit unconventional and it requires combining multiple languages. So let's see what happens when I hit go. And again, it's really, really quick. I'm not speeding anything up over here. And okay, this looks kind of all right. So let's just add this to the notebook, close the sidebar, remove the needless Marimo import, and let's see what happens when I run this. Okay, so it's generated some input over here, hello, and then I'm able to copy that to the clipboard, which isn't bad, right? So I'm able to paste hello. So that's not bad, but it's also not exactly what I had in mind. I think I want to be able to insert the string that has to go to the clipboard from Python. So I want the text for this widget to be inserted from Python, not the UI. Maybe also give it a code example, right? Text to copy, something like that. So let's run this. So that was pretty quick too. It shows me a little div, fine. Let's play this now once more. Okay, so this kind of worked. When I hit copy to clipboard now, it is able to copy something that in the end was inserted via Python, but it didn't go the extra step. It didn't remove the UI element, but I'm pretty confident with a little bit of extra vibe coding I could get there. So just on this one vibe check, I think it's somewhat safe to say that Claude might still be a better model than the Quencoder model. But Quencoder is still pretty darn good, and the fact that you can get it near instantaneous, or at least it feels like that, does suggest to me that it is a proper step change. Again, I'm doing everything on the free tier right now. In the future, I would also imagine that there will be other models, maybe some models for tab completion as well. So whatever the people over at Cerebras are doing, it does feel like something worth paying attention to. It really does feel like you're dealing with a different class of models if you can get the feedback this quick. And by the way, I'm only talking about using this system for coding. I can definitely also use these LLMs for rapid prototyping, and that would also be great, simply because it's that fast. So yeah, feel free to give this a spin. If there's any questions about the setup, feel free to ask them down below. We're definitely going to keep an eye on the space because faster LLM models do change the game fundamentally. But if there are any questions about this setup, feel free to leave a message below or join our Discord. We're all ears. Thanks for listening.